Jose Bautista coming up to the plate in a critical situation in this game, Gary. Let's see if he can get the job done.
Now all of a liner towards the hole, and in there the Blue Jays with a run.
Look, it's very interesting right now. That huge at bat cuts the lead to 1. Now let's see where this thing goes.
Now Prince Fielder. A lifetime number, well, 259 off Texas. Here's a swing and a fly. That one is foul. Adams with a windup. And he fouls off another one. Oh, Bautista steal headed for the middle. He grabs it off the hop. The second for 1. And 2. They pull off the double play. How big was that double play? Well, the WPA graph gives us a pretty good idea. Graves in the box now. Hasn't had much success yet in this game. He's hoping to get something this time. Fouled away. Swung on, hit down the left field line, into the corner. Goodbye home run. That's a Jays homer to tie it up. And that is just enough. The opportunity to try and continue the momentum as they've tied it up.
Shane Victorino coming to the plate. He wants to deliver for his team. We'll see if he can get it done here.
One of the league's best players. This is right where you want him. Last inning, he has a chance to be the... That one put in play. Bourbon to field it. That one's grabbed. Side retired. They come up with 2 runs to pull. It's... Ian Kinsler to lead it off. And we'll get to see Brian Shaw pitch. They've decided it's time to bring a new arm into this one.
Well, going to the bullpen right here. That's his chess move. Let's see if it's checkmate.
And Kinsler will take that one low.
Wow, he had some good bite on that one right there. But the hitter wouldn't chase it.
There's a swing, and that one's hit on the ground. One away. And in the batter's box, it's Murphy. He bounced out his last time. Cut fastball, swung on and missed, 0-1.
They go with the cut fastball, the inside part of the plate. Now they could go back-to-back there again or go to the outside corner. They go either way.
And David Murphy looks at that one for a ball. That'll even up the count. Ooh, tough to lay off there, but it's 2-1. Lifetime number is 314 against the Jays. And it's 3 balls, 1 strike. David Murphy, you'll be looking for something in the zone here.
That's a good pitch there. Tried to get him to chase it out of the zone. He just laid off.
Taps this one foul off to the left. Strike 3 swung on by David Murphy. He's gone.
The pitch is too close to take, but you've got to try to make contact with it. Swings right through it. Strike 3.
And Bourbon settles in. He homered earlier in the ballgame. Well, working on the 0-1 count now. Watches that one for a called strike. 0-2.
Well, he's in trouble right here, Gary, and he knows it. He knows he gets a little overly aggressive on the 0-2 pitch. Let's see how good a pitch they give him.
And that runs too far inside, 1-2. Liner between second, and he's on the potential winning run. Get ready.
He takes this 1-2 pitch down in the zone. He's able to go down and get it. Get a good part of the bat on the ball and pick up the base hit.
That's a tough pitch to hit. When you're behind in the count, you just want contact, and he got it. Yeah. Swing and lined up the middle, and it's through. That's a base hit for Andrus.
Well, he's having a heck of a day so far. his third hit of the game in this one. They just can't seem to find an answer.
Here is Adrian Beltre. And doing the pitching is going to be Aroldis Chapman. They've decided it was time to make a change here. Steve, he faces this Texas lineup today. What's his focus?
Well, with Aroldis Chapman on the mound, it's going to be all about that insane fastball, topping 100 miles per hour regularly. A good power slider as well, but command is the most critical factor. Can he throw strikes?
1-2 pitch coming. A shot up the middle. Oh, he's going to try to make the play. Throws to first in time. That's 3 down. So no runs, 2 hits, and they strand 2. Extra innings. Altuve at the plate. He'll be leading off inning number 10 for us now. Ground out victim last time through. 1 out with runners at first and second. Here's the first pitch. Should have let that one go by. Hits the dirt, but it's a strike on a swing. Oh, he's on the move for third. Swung on, hit in the air to right center. That one gets down for a base hit. That's going to break the tie. They lead by 1.
We talk about a late inning ball club. They needed a big hit late in the game, in the final inning, and they got it. Clutch hitting, clutch performance. What a team.
Dial is batting.
Well, in the late innings, now it's time for the managers to match wits to see who can best utilize his bench and his bullpen to win this game.
Reached on an error and later scored last time through the lineup. Reached on an error his last time around. Swings and grounds this one foul wide of third. Picked. There's 1. And 2. How's that for getting out of the inning in style? They nailed the guy at the plate.
Gary, Josh Hamilton at the plate right now in this big situation, looking to get the job done.
In extra innings, bottom half here. If they don't come back, they're going to lose this thing. He represents the tying run.
Gary, tough hitter here, but the key is he just wants to keep the ball in the ballpark. Don't give up the home run.
Yeah, with 2 strikes on him now, Josh Hamilton, he'll protect that strike zone.
Well, against this guy in this situation, Gary, you've got to go with the changeup.
That one fouled off by Hamilton. Chapman with the pitch. And that one is swung on and missed, and Josh Hamilton ends his AB.
I'll tell you what, you get a fastball up over triple digits. It's an absolute blur to the hitter. It gets on him so quickly, there's about nothing he can do with it.
It's Nelson Cruz. Bounced into a fielder's choice as last time. And this at bat already 0-1. First pitch was a strike.
This is why changing speeds is so important for a pitcher. You get the hitter off balance, even more effective when it's down in the zone.
Here's a swing and a ground ball. Odell. Now it's 2 down. It's got to be Napoli. Drew a walk as last time. The first pitch. And that's a fly ball. That could do it. This one to Victorino. And you just saw it, folks. That's going to be the last play of this game.
A big road victory right here, Gary. In the postseason, they are tough to come by, but they were able to get it done here today. Let's see what it does for the series.
Well, it's that time again. How about we take a look at our player of the game?
And a lot of these times you get multi-hit games, but they really don't mean anything. This one, though, was very important because everything he did constituted them scoring runs. He set the table, he scored runs, and that's why he's our player of the game.
And as they put the victory up in this one, they now sit enviably, we might add, just 1 win away from winning the series.
And you have to credit them. They've come so far this year, and now they find themselves just 1 win away. This has to be a gratifying victory.
So glad you could join us. For Steve Phillips and John Kruk, I'm Gary Thorne.
Well, it's going to be interesting to see what young Neftali Feliz does in this pressure situation. He's got that explosive stuff.
And he'll have to try and find a way out of this if he's going to keep this ball game tight. Smashes that one towards the shortstop. A run scores, and Granderson will join him at the plate. 2-run single on that one. A couple of RBIs on that swing. Let's see what that does for their win expectancy graph.
On the board first, and a good pitch to hit that time, and he delivers the big 2-run base hit.
And in the batter's box, it's Laurie. A swing line to left center, and Laurie's got himself a base hit. I think there's an issue of how much is left in his tank right here, so that bullpen's going to get active.
You know, it's still early in the game, though, so I'd be surprised if they make this move this early. They may just get him prepared in case they need to go there.
The opportunity for offense is right now. 2 away. Bautista towards third. They had him stuck out there between second and third. He's tagged out. And Josh Hamilton to bat.
For the last bunch of games, just flexing that ability at the plate with 12 hits in his last 30 at-bats. Now, if you want to score runs, you need men on base, and that's exactly what he's been doing. High rate of success getting him.
He had a 2-run single in his last appearance. Fielder's at third. Now the first pitch. Hit in the air. It goes foul. Now Napoli sets up Bautista. There's another foul ball. Feliz sets, throws. Fastball swung out and missed, and the side's retired. Probably talking a situation here, Steve, as we look at the bullpen. 2 left. Get a man to third, but can't bring him home. And there's a chance this could end the shot. The bases loaded.
They can really open up this game now with a big hit.
Pitcher wants this big hit more than anyone. And we'll get to see Brian Shaw pitch as the Blue Jays bring in their reliever.
I'm sure they didn't set out thinking, hey, let's pitch all our bullpen guys in the game. What do you think, Gary? I don't know. They need this guy to hold down Fort and see if he can't give him some innings.
Cutter just misses. 1-0. This hit well off the bat of Anderson. This one towards Granderson. And there's the third out. They pick up 3 hits. Brett Laurie leading it off.
Good, solid outing for these here.
And Laurie swatted that one. That's a Jays homer to tie it up. And they did exactly what they wanted to do with that big fly ball. They've evened it up.
Well, Gary, the Blue Jays find themselves in a tie game now after all of this offense. One more big hit here, and they can take the lead.
Here's the first pitch. Line shot into center field. And that's the third out. Hamilton grabs it. So they pick up a run on the home run. And it's Adrian Beltre. To lead us off. Single home run in his last at bat. Got a tie ball game here, so you got to be ready to react. So they've got both the righty and lefty throwing.
And I suspect the manager's going to use both of them to be able to handle the situations and matchups through the inning.
That's a strike and an 0-2 count. And Beltre now, be careful of the K.
Well, he struggles against the curveball, 2 strikes, so don't be surprised if that's what he sees in this situation.
Hodel. 1 away. Called out on strikes in his last appearance. pitching, it's going to be Aroldis Chapman. He'll be relieving for the Blue Jays now.
Well, in the late innings, now it's time for the managers to match wits to see who can best utilize his bench and his bullpen to win this game.
Here's the pitch. And Hamilton, another foul ball. He deals. And Josh Hamilton swings right through that pitch for strike 3.
I'll tell you what, you get a fastball up over triple digits. It's an absolute blur to the hitter. It gets on him so quickly, there's about nothing he can do with it.
It's Nelson Cruz. A very nice .308 career batting average for him against the Blue Jays. And Aroldis Chapman is out in front. No balls and 2 strikes.
Well, boy, wouldn't you have loved to seen him connect with that one to see how far that would go. Fastball hitter on fastball pitcher, but he came up empty.
That's inside. Cruz will watch it.
Well, you saw the catcher right there setting up inside, and the pitcher just missed off the plate. Still a pretty good pitch, though.
There's a swing, and that one's hit on the ground. And he'll step on first to retire the side. And they go quietly up. For those of you just coming on board, Gary Thorne with Steve Phillips and John Kruk bringing you on 2K Sports. Graves is batting. He's going to get a start at 8th inning. And the 1-0 count getting us going here in the 8th.
Well, he missed for the first pitch, so I'm betting he's going to come back with the fastball right here as he's done in the past.
1-0 slider, swung on and missed 1-1.
Well, you know, in this situation right here that the hitter's always for a fastball. The pitcher was smart, though. He threw him that slider, got the hitter out in front to swing early.
That one's taken care of.
This ball was headed to the gap, but the left fielder got a good jump on it, able to run it down and make the play.
1 out, Curtis Granderson at the plate. We'll try it again here, just 1 for 3 thus far. Swing and a ball hit down the right field line into the corner. And that's a dinger. And that homer couldn't have come at a better time for them. Clutch hitting and a 1-run lead.
Now, Blue Jays offense getting it done right now. They take the lead, getting the big hits that they want, Gary.
Fresh count of Bautista. Here it comes. And that one is struck. Hamilton to field. That's 2 gone. Now 2 outs. A chance here. He homered earlier in the ballgame. The pitch. There's a swing and a ground ball. Andrus with a pickup. Throws to first in time. That's 3 down. So they pick up. It's Mike Napoli to lead it off. The first pitch. And that's on the outside corner for a strike.
Well, you go to the 8th inning right here, and obviously the game getting much shorter here. 2 innings left in this one. You've got the 1-run lead, but you have to go out there and try to get something going and force them to put the ball in play. Do not give free passes. Do not let them get on base easily.
Hit on the ground. Graves. That's 1 away. 1 down. Here's Justin Morneau. He had a single in his last time up. First pitch on the way. That one fouled. No. Strike 2. Morneau falls behind on that one.
Well, I think for the pitcher's perspective, keep the ball down, keep it in the ballpark, and keep it out of the gap. Force them to hit singles and lump hits together.
Swing and a miss. Slider, 2 down.
Here's the slider coming right at you in K-Cam. Get a better look at that.
Fantastic piece of pitching to get that out, John.
Well, that's the part of pitching you love. He's looking for a fastball. He's expecting a fastball, and then just drop one right off the table. What a pitch.
Andy and Kinsler up. He's averaged 203 lifetime off Toronto.
And just hasn't ever been able to get dialed in against this team throughout his career.
Chapman sends the 0-1. That's a strike, and it's 0-2. Kinsler now cut that swing down.
2 outs here in the 8th inning right now. I think from the defensive perspective, they need to make a play behind their pitcher because he is going to throw strikes. Do not walk somebody and allow them to try to add base runners, advance base runners, or have somebody hit one out of the ballpark next time around.
You're out. He catches the strike zone again. That is a called strike 3 on Ian Kinsler. And a good half inning there, gone in short order in this one. Blue Jays 4, Texas 3. Odell gets a turn here. He'll start the 9th. 2 for 3 thus far. Here it comes. The fastball is in there. It's 0-1.
Well, coming down to the wire right here, it's do or die time. You need base runners. Get somebody on. If you get the leadoff man on, it allows you to move them up with a bunt.
That one hit well. Victorino's there. That's one away.
Well, offensively right now, you've got to force the issue. You're running out of time. You've got 2 outs left in this game, Gary. And I think that from the managerial perspective, he's got to think about putting runners in motion if he gets them on to try to make something happen. Well, in this situation, coming into the game a little bit cold, you're going to do anything you can to get on base. You need base runners.
Strike started off the at-bat 0-1.
When you throw that breaking ball, you want to throw it down in the zone to get the hitter to chase or just get the bottom of the zone for a strike. That's what he did.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, second out in the inning.
Well, 2 strikes, you have to try to off this pitch. You have to think away and adjust in. They went away, but he couldn't make contact. Well, Elvis Anderson in this situation trying to light this one up, guys. He uses his speed to his advantage.
Trying to make a great comeback here in the bottom half of the last inning. He represents the potential tying run.
Now, bottom of the 9th, 2 guys, mano a mano. Who's going to win it?
He squares around and he gets this one down. Dial, and he's safe. Boy, did he just beat that throw.
Well, sometimes you just have to force the defense to make a play. You get the bunt down and see what happens. In this situation, worked out for the best.
And Adrian Beltre up. Grounded out last time. First pitch he let go by, and it was a ball, 1-0.
Well, you rarely see a pitcher try to throw a changeup inside. You know that was a mistake right there. He's going to have to straighten that pitch up or he's going to get hurt.
First base, keeping him looked at. Chapman's pitch goes by, and it's 1-1.
He must have been looking for an off-speed pitch in that situation.
He swings on a towering fly ball. Is it enough? Deep into right center field. At the wall. Goodbye. Home run. He did it. A dinger.
What a huge, huge win this was. A must-win situation, and they got it.
A chance for a little recognition here. Let's take a look at our player of the game. No question, Adrian Beltre. He made the difference. There aren't a lot of these in sports, but this was a must-win game, and they did it. They're alive.
That's the mark of a team that never gives up. They sucked it up and played.
Braves Up now. Fielders on second. Third base, Bautista smashes that one towards the shortstop. He'll throw on to first of this half inning. Wonderful evening for baseball. Temperature did not drop a bit with that sun going down. Still pretty cool. Utilizing the strike zone. Always key to a successful day on the mound. Let's have a look at how this pitcher is. Line shot into center field. That's in there. Should score the runner. And a second run. Openings for this lineup offensively. Don't give it to them now because they are hot. Threw a walk as last time. The pitch. Shot back to first. And another. Wow, that hit him. I think there's an issue of how much in here, so that bullpen's going to get active.
You know, it's still early in the game, though, so I'd be surprised if they make this move this early. They may just getting prepared in case they need to go there.
Good offensive chance here. And Prince Fielder up. He does last time. His pitch was a strike. 0-1 now.
Well, the second inning run into a little bit of a problem right here, Gary. For 20 pitches, it's certainly going to come off the back end of this game, so don't expect him to go deep.
Tries to ring him up with a fastball away, but it's 1-2. Got him, and they're able to avert any more damage. Side retired. Big. And for those of you catching up with us, hi, I'm Gary Thorne along with John Kruk and Steve Phillips. This is the time to be a hero. Teams down. But a hit right here and you're right back in the ballgame.
Well, no question about that. A hit right here puts them right back in this game. It changes the whole complexion.
And will Brian Shaw pitch as they make the pitching swap.
I'm not sure why they take the starter out right here. I mean, he wasn't doing that poorly, and unless they know something we don't, it's an odd move.
And that's on the outside corner for a strike. And 2 strikes on him now. Mike Napoli, he'll take a look at these next pitch very closely.
The hitter has to be protected. He has to be able to fight off that tough pitch, base hit if he can.
Mike Napoli isn't fooled by that pitch, and the count is evened up.
Now, Gary, it's a breaking ball down and away, and it just runs off the plate for a ball this time.
Napoli will foul that one away. And Mike Napoli doesn't pull the trigger. That'll be strike 3.
Now, a curveball right to the bottom of the strike zone. The hitter just gave up on it. Looks like a statue standing up there. Swing the bat.
Yes, to drive it a run, Nelson Cruz. And that's going to do it. Victorino's there. They pick up a run on 3 hits. Denied it. Graves batting now. Well, what types of pitches have been put in play here today? Here's a quick breakdown of exactly that.
Well, it's put in play, and that 2-seamer's
Really batted that pitch around, but it hasn't been the only one. He's given up 5 hits so far. We're still just in the 3rd inning, but it's not a good sign for him right now.
Here's the delivery. It's fouled off. And that's another foul ball.
Well, the pitcher did exactly what he wanted to do on that 0-2 count. He wanted him to swing the bat, and he did, but he just fouled it off. Great piece of hitting.
This one into the way should be extra bases. It rolls all the way to the wall. He's heading for 3rd. And the fact that he swung's kind of a surprise. I don't know how he hit that good.
You're right. On an 0-2 count, you have to protect. Sometimes it's a defensive swing, but sometimes it works out.
Lifetime, 1 for 11 off the Ranger. Swing a line drive. And the catch by Kinsler.
That ball was hit extreme. Second baseman had him played perfect.
Took a call third, and on third, 2 outs. And the first pitch. Well, he tried back. Home plate umpire says he did. They want to shut though. No swing is the call on the appeal. There's a swing and a liner towards the gap in left field. And the sides retired as they head into the dugout. It's Ian Kinsler deleted off. 0 for 1 thus far.
2 outs in the inning. You don't want to give a free pass. Make that earn it. As long as you keep it in the ballpark, it doesn't hurt you, but that walk can come back to haunt you.
First pitch is a cutter looked at. And with the walk surrendered as it was in the exposure now not give in here.
Well, he certainly doesn't want to give up an extra base hit right now to allow that run to score, so the defense has got to be playing no doubt. On the corner, run it off the plate to get the hitter to chase. Good piece of hitting to lay off of it.
This is a ground ball, and they tag him out between first and second. Well, they pick up 2 hits in the inning, but leave the base alone. Blaze still out in front. And in the batter.
Last 14, picking up his teammates in a big way when they get on base. He's been driving.
And look at that one. He heads all the way back to the warning track and gets the out. Odell up at the plate. And taking a look here, the pitch types that he's thrown today that have yielded hits.
Well, guys, looking at his 4-seam fastball, that pitch has been hit.
He can notch another one. He's gone 1 for 1 to Holland.
Well, he timed the changeup pretty well last time for a knock. We'll see if he goes to whether he tries to stay hard.
Towards center field, and Hamilton makes the 1 away. 1 away as Prince sets in. And the fans kind of move to the front of their seats when he comes to the plate. Here we go. Here's the first pitch. Fastball in there, 0-1. Derek Holland, couple of strikes. See how he pitches here.
Well, a great pitch and a great stare to get that pitch down and away. Look, you can throw it out there consistently. They're going to have a lot of success.
Well, he off with a strikeout. Nice pitch.
Well, 2 strikes. You have to try to fight off this pitch. You have to think away and adjust. They went away, but he couldn't make it.
Graves in the batter's box. 1 for 2 in the ball. Well, working on the 0-1 count now. Here's the pitch. Line drive. That's foul towards first. And it's fouled off.
Pitch running in on the hitter's hands. Great defensive swing just to put that ball in play to stay alive.
And it goes foul. Slider misses, and it's 1 and 2 down. You got to expand that strike zone. And so we'll take a look here at the pitches that he has thrown in hitters to chase him.
Well, he's got a very nice job.
There's a swing and a smash. He's there to retire the side. Goes quickly for Derek Holland. That's a 1-2-3. And here's Josh Hamilton leading it off. The opening continuing for the Texas lineup.
Ian Kinsler's a very aggressive base runner. In this situation, screaming for him to run. They better keep an eye on him.
This one to Victorino. That'll do it as they put that one away. Laboring. And it's Curtis Granderson now to lead it off. Grounded out his last time up. The first pitch. Swing liner back up the middle. In there, second hit for him in the ball game in his fourth plate appearance.
Well, a great job right there by the first hitter in this inning to get on base. And, you know, a lot of big innings are started with that first guy getting on. You have 1 or 2 big innings in a game, and that can be the difference in the outcome.
Jose Bautista now will stand in. 1 for 2 in the ball game.
You've got the lead right now with speed on first base. You have to get him going, I think, Gary. Keep the pressure on. Keep trying to tack on some runs.
Bautista, there's another foul ball. Oh, and Granderson takes off. And he fouls off another one. Pitch on the way. Bautista picks it up. 1 on to first. Can't get the back end of that one.
Well, they get the lead runner at second base, but I think they would have liked to have gotten 2 right.
Now, Prince Fielder. Oh, there he goes for second. That one fouled off by Fielder. Down, Bautista stealing. Going to be a bit hit for Fielder. Bautista towards third. Gets 1. Graves gets a turn here. Flew out last time. Swings, got that one high in the air, straight center field. And good home run. The production for the Jays goes on. A little distance now, increasing their lead 1-3.
All right, now Toronto's got to be pretty darn happy with their offensive approach.
Here's the delivery. This one's pretty well hit to deep left. This is a one-hopper up. Torino's heading for third. And the throw safe at third base ahead of that play. A highlight reel play right here. First attempt at third.
Well, the quickest way between 2 points is a straight diving directly into the bag to make it in there.
And his manager will be happy because he at least was going to have a double. Altuve at the plate. We're trying again here. Just 1 for 3 thus far. And Hamilton's going to play it. And that's out number 3. And a couple more runs. And if you are just coming on board, Garrett, Steve Phillips, John Crump, as we bring you Major League Baseball here on 2K Sports. And it's Justin Morneau now. He'll lead it off here, inning number 8. And apparently it's time. Obviously a little struggling going on the mound, and they've got 2 up.
Well, let's hope it's not too late. I mean, this guy's out there. He's real.
There's a swing and a smack. This one to Victorino. Didn't have a problem getting over there in time. And Bourbon settles in. Single in his last time up. And starts him out here. The fastball is in there. It's 0-1.
Well, trailing right now, down 3 out here in the 8th. Got 5 outs left as we have to look at it. They, base runners, get people on and hope somebody runs into one. A 3-run deficit, not too much to overcome.
The pitch. Fastball, team 2 down.
Category 3 or 4 miles per hour. That's unbelievable.
Good job of keeping and changing speeds out there.
John, you saw the effect swing. He wasn't even in the same time zone.
But going from off speed to a heater like that is never easy, and even guys that make the big bucks have a hard time adjusting.
And Aubrey at the plate. Called out on strikes in his last appearance. Swings and misses the slide one.
Now, listen, this is still doable from the offensive perspective, Gary. They're only down 3. It would be nice to have a little out rally right here. Pick up some runs, narrow this 3-run deficit. Stand, you can still come back and finish in the 9th. Just don't wait till the 9th.
This one's grounded foul, wide to first. Liner between first and second. And that's going to do it in this half inning. Not a lot of action in this half inning. Nothing on. Blue Jays still out in front. It's Colon at the plate. He's the home half of the 8th. The first pitch. A swing and a ball hit high and deep. Down the line and right. And goodbye, home run. The production for the Jays goes on. So the lead now stands at 4. A solo home run, pushing them out in front a little further.
Gary, this offense has just been in control right here. Extending the lead, going to make it much more difficult to catch them later.
And here's the pitch. That ball is swung on. It hit a long way, deep into right center field. And goodbye, home run. The production for the Jays goes on. And the bats speaking again. A big fly, another run in a 5-run game.
All right, now Atlanta's got to be pretty darn happy with their approach.
He deals. A swing and a fly ball to left center field. That one falls in there for a base hit. He's going to try to hit. He throws. And with a right-hander warming up in the bullpen here, I'm not sure quite what they're thinking.
Well, with the left-handed hitter, I'm probably getting ready for hitters later in the 3 consecutive hits he's given up. He can't be out of gas yet. He just has to bear to get somebody out. They don't want to go to the bullpen this early in the game.
And Curtis Grant nailed by Anderson. Goodbye, a 2-run homer. Now a 2-run homer, they extend that lead to 7.
Blue Jays just continue to do.
Fresh count of here it comes. Swung on, hit down the line in left corner. Out of here, goodbye home run. Offense just explodes all game long.
Well, this is a pitcher's worst nightmare right here. Throwing it and having it every single time it's over the plate.
Fielder's first look. Swung on. That is hit hard by Fielder. And he drops back to the warning track to pull it in. Graves has a turn in the box. He homered during the ball game. The pitch. A swing, a high drop into center field. And goodbye, home run action for the Jays. And boy, the offense just does not want to stop here. Another up on the board with a solo.
Well, it's a pitcher right now. This offense looks unstoppable.
Steve, this lineup pitching right now in a position unstoppable.
Well, no question about it. In the other dugout, the manager's got to be thinking, what am I going to do this pitcher? Should I get him out of there?
And Vic, there's another foul ball. That one. And Cruz is there. So Victorino is retired. Now it's 2 away. Up, flew out. There's a swing and cut. This one to Hamilton. So he's there. And we saw that offense go on a rampage here. They have really opened up this ball game. Toronto's still up big. Oh, here's the first pitch. And that misses 1-0.
Well, a non-save situation right here in the inning. Try to get the first out of the inning. Take away hope.
Ground ball. Altuve. 1 away.
Winning big right now. You want to go out there, make plays, throws, force them to try to put hits together to get back into this game.
Now batting with 1 down, Adrian Beltre. Drove in a run early in the game, and we saw that one there, popped him. Now he's on base.
Fight out of that guy.
That's going to bring grounded out last time, and it's Owen gets him looking.
Outstanding pitch right here. Great movement on this pitch to get the
left center, and it's through. Base hit for Napoli. Beltre's heading for third. A moment here for Texas. Can they get it done?
Well, you can't really blame the defense right there for base. And sometimes you have to just credit the hustle and aggressiveness.
Doubles are always big, Steve. This is how you score runs. You get yourself into scoring position, and he did it.
Well, you have to think double out of the batter's box. Good coaches and great effort by the batter. Excellent job.
And he cannot come up with it. And Beltre will score.
Star hitters find ways to get big-time runs driven in. It's not with a home run, not with a ball off the wall, with an out, but it's still.
Andy and Kinsler to bat. Nice to get production, but sometimes it comes when you're pretty well under the bellwether. And that's a fly ball. That could do it. That's going to be a wrap. Final out of the ball game.
When they win the American League pennant, the American League Championship Series, they're headed to the World Series, and they get it done here at home in front of their fans that have been supported all season long.
Well, it's that time again. How about we take a look at our player of the game?
Him in batting practice, you can tell that he was getting locked in bombs to provide all the offense this team needed for another solid win. That's how you make a statement.
This is their next to final